today. Got a game in a minute. So you
That's
gotta search.
stick work right there, guys. Most people don't know about that. That's
Yeah,
that
man.
stick.
Oh, running up against the Chargers right now, you know. Yes, sir. That was quick. Screw it. All right. Dang, I forgot to switch my playbook. Rough. I was about to try out the Saints playbook, but screw it. Well, 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 well.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us in downtown New Orleans at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Carolina Panthers and the New Orleans Saints. 2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. This fielded at the 2.
Dang.
And a
Thing
nice
broken
return
off, knocking
sets
the
them up
cap.
pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Yeah, we're gonna come back. We're gonna come out. I was gonna come out. He's gonna come
So
out and
first
show a
and
little
10
strong
now from
here.
the 30.
Let's go. Hey, exit. Mike 5'9", Mike 5'9".
No, it was the left arrow if you still needed it though. For the lineman,
Throwing to start the drive.
it's the left arrow key.
Oh, he's going to air it out right away. That's caught
Dang,
inside
bro,
the
one play
20.
touchdown, bro. That's tough. Yeah, he got burnt. He got burnt.
Second touchdown on the season as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, one word for that opening play call, and that is aggressive, but it worked. First play from scrimmage, long touchdown pass.
Well, let's be honest about it. In our production meeting last night, we talked about when would the secondary get tested. I did not say that it would get tested on play number 1. I knew as the game went along, they would take their shots. That, as you said, a bold strike and very successful right out of the gate.
And able to take it past the 20 a little bit, but no further. A flag in there as well. Let's see what this is. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
I really tried to follow.
On first down, it's Haskins. Quick slant, caught by Moore.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
So second and inches after that first down completion.
Bro, Zay, don't even try to bid me, bro. I was not ready for over the top jank. Usually he comes out and runs it, so that's what I was expecting.
Now Haskins to throw.
Smart on his part to switch it up.
And he fires one that's intercepted.
Yeah.
With a pick.
Damn.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Oh, yeah. This already not looking good, bro. That's tough.
Already up. Now you got a 2-touchdown lead. I tell you, going out there on
throwing a
defense,
pick 6, bro. Alvin Kamara didn't want to get out. That's cool.
That's
cool.
Oh, without a doubt. That already felt good to them, and they took it and used it and obviously put up another one. But here's the thing now.
One play
Some
TD
defense
and
coordinators might want to pull their guys back a little bit because they don't want them to make mistakes
like
because
that.
they're too overramped.
That's nice.
Others say, I've got 2 touchdowns.
Down 14 in the first minute of the game.
Get them, guys. They'll be even more aggressive.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant. Check 3, check 3, check 3. Check 26, check all ball.
On second down, Kamara. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. When you're down early, how do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. They'll give him 8 on the play, and it'll bring up a second down. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
No gain on the play, and it brings up 3rd down.
You better get in there, Cole.
On 3rd and short, going with their tight end. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
First down.
Check 43.
They'll run it for the first time with Williams. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
I can't believe they even let you play.
Headphones, man. That keeps skipping.
From midfield now, Haskins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Larry Ogunjobi in for the sack.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead.
Me?
Now Haskins, 3rd and long.
I mean, it's not about to be
deep for more.
just open, so I don't think so.
And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there.
If it was an open bid, I would, but I mean, I'm not tripping over it because it's only like open for like 3 days or whatnot. So
getting ready for this
it is what it is. It's like, it closed like July 5th, I think.
At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
Check it back.
Here's a 2nd and 7. He's going to go for a big play downfield. He rifles one that's intercepted.
Hit me over the top once. Once I know it's a pass, I'm not going to
It had been a near-perfect beginning to this football game. Already a double-digit lead first quarter, but their first misstep.
And you know how it is, partner. Sometimes when everything's going right, you start to feel like you can do just about anything you want on the field. This one didn't work out. If I were him, I'd go to my defensive captain and say, pick me up, my man. Help me out.
Now it's Haskins. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. So second in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Haskins will throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep.
Wrong person.
Big shots downfield.
Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. 13 yards, first down, Panthers.
I don't know. I think that's a new
nice
user.
Little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there. They just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those
This man
space,
dropped the
right?
ball.
They were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down.
I guess I should have positioned
Now a
it.
throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Here's second and 10 now from the 35. Again on second and 10, it's Haskins. And incomplete. He tried to leave it underneath. Nearly got picked. They may be lucky to have that one back. Third down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
Now they face a third and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Third down. Here's Haskins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Larry Ogunjobi, his second sack of the night.
One of the players in there, Sidney McLaughlin, actually McLaughlin or something like that.
You have to help your
Track runner or whatever.
out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting.
Yeah, this is not the trade draft pick, so we're probably
Remember
not.
last year, week 5, Gano was good from 63 away to beat the Giants on the final play. This not as critical of a kick or as long, but also not as successful.
You're exactly right about that. I was fortunate enough to be on the call for that game. You know, and me and my crew, we got to see him. And when they lined up, we thought, that's a long way. We know he's got a big leg, and then he hammered it. Probably would have been good up to about 70 yards. And after the game, the head coach, Ron Rivera, told the media that his special teams coach had told him, hey, he's good up to 65, coach. At each game, that's what the special teams coach does. Evaluates the distance, lets the head coach know.
Yeah, no doubt he's got the leg, but this time couldn't put Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. And a sack by one of the most consistent D linemen in the game, Gerald McCoy.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes, and just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if I'm going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Trying to lay one up deep.
Yeah, just leave it. I swatted it for a reason, bud.
Incomplete. That time, Juan Thornhill, the rookie from Virginia, batting it away.
Play with idiots.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
Hey, bro, that's it. There needs to be a setting next year where you can just tell them to field all punts. That really does fire me. Yes, bro. Like, the ball's bouncing at the 10-yard line, bro. Pick it up.
The Panthers
not pick it up, but catch it. Catch the ball.
And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
When offenses dial up big shots downfield, they're not always for the guys out wide. Sometimes they want to go to their big target, deep downfield, and the defense breathes a sigh of relief. 50-50 balls, not easy to get away from the big targets.
He picked it off, bro. You telling me you couldn't? Okay, yeah. 94 throw power, you couldn't get it to him one time? Yeah, that's great. Man, butt naked, bro.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
On first down, this is McCaffrey.
Spin.
And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
This is what he hit me with over the top.
The last run got
time,
6,
so
now 2nd and 4.
Hey, Charlie!
Here's the audible.
2nd and 4.
Yeah, nobody? Okay. It was between 2 players right there. I throw that, that's a pick going the other direction.
It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards.
61, match box, right.
Throwing on first down. Herbert, he finds Dorsett, it's complete. They'll get to him just inside the 15-yard line. And even after that fancy footwork we saw, a good job defensively to recover. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey.
Yeah. Nobody actually approached the man. First of all, he's getting clipping on his own players, so he's stuck. And then all my players are like, yeah, let's just watch him just kind of run on his own dude's back. That's great.
On the ground, McCaffrey.
That's great.
And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
To me, that's a terrific run on 1st and goal of the 3.
We're calling this the year of the tank, y'all.
I'd line right back up and give it to him again.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
What am I taking for? 4 clipping. Idiots.
Saints. Jared Cook, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out
running
further.
cover, what was that, cover 2? Or with an extra DB, so there's somebody in the middle of the field. Nobody steps up for the tight end. Okay.
Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Lutz with the
I throw a ball to a guy who has 3 steps on a man. Real nice. Dead eye. Picked off. Okay.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And
Keep
he's up
watching my
past the
shoulder.
20 to the 22-yard line.
Hey, bro. Superstar KO? That joint actually kind of teed.
The Panthers out there ready to begin their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play.
Well, this is
surprised you even caught that ball. That's tough.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Now Haskins on first down. He's going to walk deep over the middle. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls, and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. The throw here to Andrews, the tight end. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And an alley to run. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Panther first down. A first red zone opportunity for the Panthers thus far. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. The quick slant caught. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Okay.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker. And you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, ball gets tipped in the air.
Told him swipe his visa.
It's fair game for the defense.
And they'll bring it down after just a short pickup. Only a yard.
We will pound the ball in there, and if we don't get in there, it is what it is.
In this first half of football. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back.
Okay. He didn't even get into the end zone, so that's cool.
Dwayne Haskins, his 6th touchdown of the season, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point try good by Gano, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They have been red hot, sometimes white hot here in this first half. They're just looking to add to that total right now.
And this has to serve as a reminder to myself, because so many times I get wrapped up in the play calling, how they've sequenced things, how it's run. But you know, at the end of the day, it's still execution. Those guys.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown.
That's great.
Michael Thomas.
Stay inside. They go outside. Stay underneath. They're playing over top. Stay over top. They're not even there. That's nice.
Well, that is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown 1 play later. How about that?
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another touchdown.
Let's go. Let's go.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Time right. 3 out.
Throwing now, Haskins on 1st down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
Possession. He gets hit and automatically just drops the ball. That's amazing.
Second down.
Amazing.
Attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield.
Alvin Kamara can't come out of the catch and move like he's trying to actually get anywhere.
Is that one where as the receiver you go to your quarterback
Go up
and
the
say,
field, you
why'd you
idiot.
even throw that?
Yeah, I think you do, and I think you wonder what type of a route are you going to send me on that only 1 yard is going to be the result. If I'm going to go in there and take contact, let's go and get something out of it, not just 1 yard.
11 yards and a Panther
All I
first
wanted
down.
a touchdown. Is that too hard
Looks
to
like a
ask
pretty
for?
good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions.
Yeah, I
in
was
this
wondering why
game
he was
there.
still on there,
Gets his
but
guy
I
on the
just figured
flat.
you knew you
And
were.
so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down.
Oh!
Earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got
He
to
used
the
his
check
user.
down. A nice safe throw and a good
Thought my
one.
man stopped
Looking for
on
more
his route.
there on first down,
not
but
bad.
this throw downfield,
But if I do
incomplete.
that, there is a pass interference from putting him on a 1 yard line. That's amazing.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion
It's
on
official. This
first
game might be
down.
worse than 2K.
Haskins now off the bootleg.
The score is 28-7.
He's going
I
to
am
find a
down.
man here. It's complete. It's a gain of 7, and just like that, it's 3rd down.
One
Cool
bad
under pressure right there,
read
escaping the
on
pocket
his
and
first play
finding
of
what I think was not his
his
primary
offensive
target.
possession.
And some of these
And then
guys
a
are
pick
just
that
so
nobody else in the
comfortable
world would have
getting
gotten
outside of
on
the
my
pocket
offensive possession.
that they'll do it on purpose. It
So,
doesn't even need to be a
that
breakdown.
is the story of the game.
They move, and they know it affects the defense because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary. I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. This from 54 yards away. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football, something they've worked on since the OTAs and minicamps.
Not in the terrible
summer.
plays, not in the
They
great
take care of the
plays.
ball, get 3 points.
We're in an
knowing they're
area.
gonna get the
We're in
ball
an
to start
area.
the
That's
second
what I'll
half.
say.
That's the old
We're in an
2-for-1
area.
special to finish things off.
Let's go.
Just in case he wants to lob it up
Getting
there.
set for their next
there he
drive, the
goes.
New
This is his
Orleans
deep play.
offense. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
30
Or
people.
go 4 verticals because why not?
Bro, at this point, bro, I'm not even stressing it, bro.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number
My guys
3.
catch the ball, drop it as soon as they get touched. They don't want to catch the ball in the first place. Like,
This will be
I'm not
taken
even
in the back of the
sweating
end
it.
zone.
I have bones
They'll
of
bring
dust
it
that
back
my
to just
receiving
about
core
the
with
25,
speed.
call it the 24-yard line.
Can't sub anybody in because everybody who I'd sub in is 60 overalls because all my good backups couldn't re-sign from last season. So
The Panthers
great
out there
position.
and ready to begin their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there.
You're gonna
This
try
is
to
a
move
real-
the ball
I'm doing it, though.
downfield
This is a
without
really
getting a
important
pick,
drive. And
which
we
you're
often talk
gonna
about
do
teams
right
scripting
now.
plays to start a game. A lot of
Okay,
them
so
script
he's
to start
open.
the second half too, and they're scripting something.
This is caught inside
Oh,
the 15.
wow.
And he'll take
Oh,
this
are you watching the
into
stream,
end
bro?
zone. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ
Just tap in, bro, and roll it back 30
His third
seconds.
touchdown now
I don't
on
know
the
how he
year.
caught that and
the
ran it in for a
Panthers are
touchdown.
able to cut into this lead.
Okay.
Gano the extra point, and the lead is down to 11 at 28-17.
At the point where you don't even like when the game cheeses for you, bro, that's when you know I'm
Out is the
fed up.
kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20.
Bro, like, it's not even a
much
lucky
as he's
TD,
marked
bro.
down
It's a
at the
cheesy
21
TD,
yard
bro.
line.
Like, that's just Madden doing cheese. Like, I don't even want that TD.
I mean, that is
The Saints offense on the field ready to
Bro,
get their
but
drive
like
started.
he broke like
The
5
third quarter
tackles
has
just
not been
off
kind to
the
them after
catch.
they
Like
built that
there's
lead
no.
at intermission. They've seen that lead shrink.
And how much of that is simply execution? How much of that is maybe
That's a terrible pass.
And that is
He ain't
intercepted
getting
on the
straight.
sideline.
Yeah, that's
Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So
Ooh,
this is just
I
an
just hit engage
incompletion
8.
here.
I don't want that.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. To throw again. Herbert. Now they go screen. It's complete.
I've never seen anybody run a screen as much as he does.
And
He doesn't even run it that
finally
often.
get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. A huge play there on the screen pass. 45 yards.
Who, mine? I'm telling you, bro.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey.
I either get illegitimate
Pretty
TDs
good
or
pursuit there defensively.
the
He's
TDs that
brought
I should,
down,
or
no
not even
gain on the
TDs, but
play.
just
Second
ball
down
movement that I
coming
should
up.
get is just
This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about
Hell
it from
no.
an offense's perspective right now.
Getting stops
They've got
here
a
and there,
lead,
but
they don't want
you
to
know.
throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
I like that, man.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Herbert.
Yeah, I was about to say, if we don't get to Justin Herbert there.
Escape, and he goes down. Kendall Beckwith. He brought the pressure on the blitz, and he gets there for a loss of 12.
Hey, I 7. 59, Mike is 59. Mike is 59.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Herbert. And the pressure gets to him again. Brian Burns providing a little deja vu. Back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. Here's Thomas Morstead now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
Yeah, I might just watch the last episode of The Office again just to watch it. There's no way it stays in bounds.
And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone.
He almost pinned me right at the one. That's why my headphones are cutting out.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They come in off a touchdown drive the last time they had the ball that cut down that lead. Now the defense has done their part, got them the football back.
Momentum started to shift a little bit when they scored the touchdown. It increased when the defense got them the ball back. Momentum definitely in their favor. Now they got to keep things cranking, keep it on high.
If I get a touchdown by the end of this
13 yards, first
freaking
down,
quarter,
Panthers. That is catch
should be
number
okay.
300 now for his NFL career. Now it's Haskins. Completes it to Hardman. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Yeah, we're going to hit DJ Moore over the top.
Now Haskins.
I'm out of the I'm out of the tackle box. I'm out of the tackle box. That was not intentional grounding.
Let's see what that's about. In the pocket, chucked it away. Flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field. Have some awareness.
I know where I was on the field. That's why I moved out.
You got to get outside of that
Right outside the
box in
line,
order to
bro.
get that done.
Yeah, so 3rd and 17. Nobody who actually has some speed except for McCall Hardman's on the field.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Haskins taking a deep shot here for Hardman.
Hey, Zach, you watch all my games, bro. Tell me right now, if I played defense like that, wouldn't I have gotten a defensive pass interference?
Every deep ball
Guarantee you I would
thrown
have.
downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes
That's
man
great.
on man, and you got to trust
I
yourself.
swear to God, I'm the only one who
and go
can't
up in
play
that
man on
moment of
defense.
truth and make a play on the football.
Here's Michael
Astounding.
Pilardi now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Bruh. Like Zay. I just don't know, bruh. It's like everybody can run man defense but me, bruh. If I ran right next to the guy, didn't even look in his direction, bruh. They throwing the flag. They throwing the flag. You already remember the game against you, I think. I had like, what, 4 of them? Bruh. That's just geeking me, bro. Because I don't even know what to do about that.
Had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
Give them 18 there, and the Saints have a first down.
Yeah, extra DBs on the field.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. like I'll get the play or whatever I need, and if it does end up looking good, it gets called back. If it's not like an OC yard pickup or whatever, like,
gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
It doesn't make sense to me.
So after the run for no gain,
it just doesn't make sense.
10.
Hey, Delta. Now. Here we go.
Second and 10. It's caught inside the 25.
Triple.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 19. And I guess, Charles, sometimes when you have a receiver well over 6 foot, you do that. Just put it up there, let him grab it, and he did.
And it certainly appears like a 50-50 ball, right? We always talk about that one.
This is what it's come down to,
get it, the receiver or the guy covering him. But I think the odds actually are in favor of the offense. They can see the ball coming oftentimes before the defender can get his head around. So I think that really goes to like 70-30, and they should be able to go up and get it most of the time.
And he got it there.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
Hey, Foxtrot. Mike, get it.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1.
Why did you stop running, bro? The ball's in the air.
Did you? That to the ground, and 4th down now coming up.
If you catch that ball, you're taking it the other 90 yards for a touchdown, bro. Please, okay.
Back and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
This game about to make me have to go into therapy, bro. That's crazy.
Get the lead up to 14.
That's crazy.
So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points. Able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
Let's go.
They really are so nice, bro.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter,
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The defensive end, Daniil Hunter, drops him. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
That just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
To try again after the sack. Haskins. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him. What will be the final play of quarter number 3. Back now here live in New Orleans.
We're just going to punt it.
It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the 4th and final quarter of play. On 3rd down, here's Kamara. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be 4th down. They had quite a hole to dig out of there on 3rd and long. Not able to get the first, but a pretty good-sized run.
A really good run, but how much confidence do you have in your next play call that you can sell to the head coach? Let's go get it on 4th down. Do you really have a play you believe in, or are you just hopeful? And you got to sell it to the big
4th quarter,
man
bro. We're just going to start throwing up Hail Marys on defense, man. We ain't going to turn this on yet. We ain't going to turn that on yet, bro. We ain't going to do that.
Ready.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away.
I know I'm not tripping. Okay.
The target that time, Michael Thomas. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, I got the squad of bumbling buffoons in my secondary, bro.
You have to think on early downs like that first down there.
Dumb, dumber.
Careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Look at me, zipper.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard
I should just start hit sticking because I turned my tackling one aggressive, didn't I?
Rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The Saints on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun, Herbert. He uncorks it for Snead. And that'll be incomplete. They took their shot all right.
I still don't even feel good about that drop.
And it's 4th down. Critical play
right in his
this
hands.
Football game. Because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And
right on the
looked like right near the pylon. This one's going to be perfect. Directional kicking at its finest, right down at the 1-yard line.
Nice.
The Panthers out there
totally
ready to begin
right
their
now.
next drive. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Okay.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
2nd and 10. Here's Haskins again. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. Give him 10 there, enough for a Panther first down. You cannot
Why was you trying to block somebody who was behind me?
Like
That's really the question.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
They need an adapt as they are,
bro. We've seen it too many times.
Niggas just go who they're supposed to.
Here's Haskins to throw. They'll rifle this one deep right side. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick.
Too slow to catch him.
And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. Mecole Hardman, the intended target.
Out, jumped, and out caught. Tre'Davious White. That's my boy, but no, it's not. He's not that good of a.
Just a yard of the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Not that.
Got to figure now after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball.
That is
right?
not in his wheelhouse, bro.
Covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now.
Please throw a pick that I'm not going to get.
He can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Willie Henry. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Ooh, so it's 4 more games on the 2K league? Okay.
A real threat. This is
but I have something to watch today.
This is McCaffrey.
Actually, why'd you even go for the strip, though? I said aggressive tackle. That means truck him.
No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. And for the 2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. This to make it a 3-score game late. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the
pipe. It looks good and is good.
The lead up to 17.
Just because.
So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Now, aren't I, though?
The game up like
trying
Rocky.
to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
I'm going to just try something I don't usually run at this point. I don't run boot
The
slide.
Panthers out
Let's
there
see
and
what
ready
that's
to
about.
begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next
He
drive?
ain't throw it.
And
He
this
ain't throw
turns
it.
into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. And you
So the
know,
ball's
man
on the
who sat in
11-yard
my chair
line
the
and he
last few
rolled
years,
back.
He has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're
What's that
so
about?
rare. Maybe they should be
10
worth more
yards?
than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and
Oh,
up it
I
to
need to see
6.
this
I'm a
again,
former
cuz.
defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on, come on, come up to 6.
So he rolled out 6 yards. Rolled out halfway. Sack. Okay.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Now, that turnover
man
might
should just
just
run out the clock
about
this
do
one,
it.
but,
Here, fourth quarter, the lead that you've got, they can just run the football, run the
Probably
clock.
get a touchdown off this running the ball anyways.
Smart, couple of first downs, and this one should just about be over.
Credited
This
with a
ain't been over
1-yard
since the
gain
first
there
play
to
of the
make
game,
it
no
second
cap.
and 9. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still
Beat the
defensively.
case up
To
like
me, you have to
Rocky.
start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the
Every
yardage.
football coach is
Use your
there.
timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and
I'm about
score
to get
yourself.
one.
But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it
Boy,
over.
this Madden screwed me today.
3rd down, here's McCaffrey.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes
That's the
along
most
and scoops
athletic
it up.
offensive tackle
Almost
right
like
there I've ever seen. That man was out west bubble blocking, came right back and picked up the fumble.
Get him home, the
Okay.
next guy comes through and picks him up.
Okay.
And avoids the turnover.
Pull it high. Ready?
Now a run with McCaffrey.
No, stop.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of
This
scrimmage.
point,
and
bro, you
that's
might as well
it.
just take the knees, bro. It's only a minute
Officially
left.
no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Everybody in this joint love to take knees, so yeah, just go ahead and take them knees, bro.
At the 37-yard line.
Let's go. 8, read. General West.
Yeah, we're gonna blitz just because.
Get.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And Josh Hill has it. And they're going to have another first down
about
as the
leading the
tackle's
touchdown.
made at the Panthers'
That's
43.
yeah.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football.
Selling the
That's
team.
really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Big dunk.
Well, I know at points in this when you wanted
Bro,
to
typically
close
we
your
be seeing
eyes.
team,
Because
bro.
of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard, your
Look, you want to go to like
defensive
one of them
guy,
little
but it was
matches
a
like
fun
in
little track
person,
meet,
but you
wasn't
know.
it?
It was, and you know
They
the
got that
people
little
really enjoyed
pandemic
this
going
game?
on right
They're
now.
the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal.
Stop,
That's right up their
stance,
alley with what we saw
champion.
in this one.
Excuse me, they got a lot
So
of
for the
sponsors on there.
Saints, the preparation pays off as
That's
they
all
pick
right.
up their first win on the year. And they'll get to stay home again
That was their
next
first
week.
win?
Meanwhile,
Oh,
for
wow.
Carolina, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll look to regroup next week as
This
they head
must
to
have been his game of the year so far, bro. Because I know I seen he tied a game and lost the game, but like, if his team was playing like this, I don't know how he tied or lost the game. Bottom line, I know it just said I had players to upgrade. Okay, yeah, Yeah. We never get it done on defense. That's why we always had to do it on offense. Because my defensive coordinator is an idiot. Beat the case up like Rocky. It says somebody had an upgrade, bro. I know y'all peeped that screen, bro. Huh. Yeah, Zay, it is. It's a GG. It's a GG. Big L, you know what I'm saying? It's a GG. Just trying to make it to the next year, bro. Usually by now I would have stopped playing Madden until the next Madden came out, but you know, since I'm in the franchise, I figured I might as well finish it out. Because I'm trying to be in this joint next year, but at this point, this year doesn't really matter to me as much. Hell, I'm about to end this joint, start another one, and then play Superstar KO, cause why not?